Let's go. Ain't no way they can stop me now. Cause I'm on my way. I can feel my ring coming. It's the blood of a champion.
Hello sports fans and welcome into another special playoff edition of the Van Griffith Kia Blitz Bit on your StephenvilleTX.com. I'm Brad Keith. Before we talk football, let's hear from Judy Terry. She's going to tell you why you should join her in becoming a loyal customer of Van Griffith Kia in Granbury.
Hi, I'm Judy Terry, and I'm a proud owner of a Kia from Van Griffith Kia. I've bought 2 Kias from them, and I'm very happy. Their service and pricing is excellent, and I'll go back and get another one. Why don't you try them too?
Thank you, Judy, and thank you to Van Griffith Kia. Make a game-winning drive to Granbury today. They'll hook you up with a new ride you will love. In football, the Stephenville Yellow Jackets dominated Burnett. The Heiko Tigers ran over Cairns, and Stephenville Faith just wiped the turf clean with their first playoff opponent in the opening round of the state playoffs last week. Stephenville's moving on to face Kennedale at 2 p.m. Friday at Rams Stadium in Mineral Wells. Kennedale is coming off 8 straight wins. The Wildcats have won their last 5 games by a combined score of, get this, 327-28. That's right, they're averaging over 60 points a game and giving up less than 7 their last 5 games. Now, Kennedale has not played the strength of schedule that Stephenville has seen, but as Joe Gillespie says, anytime you dominate opponents like that, you're pretty dang good. All the teams are pretty dang good at this time of the year, though, and so are your Stephenville Yellow Jackets. Let's put some numbers behind the performance they had last week. 456 yards of offense in the first half alone. On their first 7 drives, all touchdowns, 6 different players scored, and the Yellow Jackets averaged just 3.8 plays to cover an average of 65.1 yards. They finished at 543 yards of offense and will be looking for similar production against the Wildcat defense that features 2 Division I commitments at linebacker. When Kennedale has the ball, the Wildcats will stick to their wing tee. They like to run it a lot. They threw the ball an average of only 6.1 times per game in the regular season. Head coach Joe Gillespie says the keys: no turnovers, limit penalties, get off the field in 3 plays defensively, and continue to spread the ball around the way that offense loves to do. It's Stephenville and Kennedale. The winner will face either Abilene Wiley or Andrews in the regional finals next week. Stephenville and Kennedale playing at 2 p.m. Friday at Rams Stadium in Mineral Wells. The Heiko Tigers won their first playoff game in 10 years last Friday night, and they did it with no problem whatsoever. Heiko had come back from 19-0 to defeat Cairns 28-25 in the regional semifinals in 2002. They did not need any kind of comeback against Cairns this time around. The Tigers looked dominant on their opening 2 possessions and then continued to roll throughout the night, beating Cairns 46-0. They led 46-8 until very late in the 4th quarter. Heiko moves on to face District 6 2A Division I champ Honey Grove. Honey Grove was ranked 9th in the state late in the year. Honey Grove comes in with a powerful rushing attack. They like to line up in the spread you out, and pick a gap with the zone read between the quarterback and the running back. But the Tigers are eating it up on the ground too, with 5 different running backs finding the end zone last week. They've also been airing it out some lately. Colton Stegall threw his 9th touchdown pass of the last 5 games last week. It was a deep one to Brandon Stewart. It's Heiko and Honey Grove. They're playing at 7:30 Friday night in Ferris, looking to move on in 2A Division I. The Stephenville Faith Knights are also in action. They wiped the floor clean last week, defeating Williamson County Homeschool out of Georgetown 72-0 in a game that was called at halftime. And that was a state quarterfinal contest. The defending champion Knights, who have now won 18 games in a row, are looking to make it number 19 and 20 in the state semifinals and state championship. They meet Tyler Heat at 3 p.m. Saturday in Brenham this week. Now, Tyler Heat has come a long way this year, but Coach Cody Martin told me it's a freshman and sophomore team that has just gotten started and is just building its program, so the Knights will be absolutely huge favorites in Brenham this week. And it's looking like the Knights could be facing Bastrop Tribe Consolidated in the state championship game 2 Saturdays from now. But first they have to get past Tyler Heat. Chad Cole, Daniel Winkler, Jared Veldheisen, and the powerful Knights will meet Heat at 3 p.m. Saturday in Brenham. It's Stephenville, Heiko, and Stephenville Faith moving on in the state playoffs. Whichever one you're following this week, we hope your team gets a big win. Don't forget, you'll always be a big winner at Van Griffith Kia in Granbury. Make a game-winning drive over there and see them today. This has been the Van Griffith Kia Blitz Bit on your StephenvilleTX.com. I'm Brad Keith.
Let's go.